At this time, we could please ask to silence our phones and stand for the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Pete Skeever. Okay, never mind.
You may be seated. We welcome you to the reorganizational school board meeting, November 18th. We ask that everybody we do have some items on the agenda after the election of the chairman and the vice chair. So the first item of business will be the election of the chairman, and that's...
And Florida Statute 1001.371 directs that the superintendent shall act as the chair until the reorganization is complete. So, not that I really want that gavel.
There you go, Madam Superintendent.
Okay, so as acting chair, let me just say thank you very much to all of you. It was a wonderful ceremony this morning. I hope you enjoyed being sworn in. And I hope that you listened to what took place at that time where you solemnly swear or affirm that you'll support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and of the state of Florida. I thought that was awesome to hear that again, that that's what we're about, and that you will faithfully perform the duties as a Putnam County board member. So I'm really excited to have all of you here today, and that we're going to be working as a team to move Putnam County forward, and to welcome Jane and say thank you so much for caring enough to serve. And so at this time, I will open the floor for nominations for chairperson.
I would like to make a nomination. I
Yes,
would
sir.
like to nominate Ms. Cummings for another year. I think she's pulled a lot of things together this year, and with the support of the vice chair, I think they've done a remarkable job. And I feel like in one more year, we really got this thing rocking and rolling here, so.
Okay, I have one nomination. Do I have other nominations?
Yes, Madam Chairman, and mine is simply due to, just sort of tradition of the board primarily. I'd like to nominate Kathy Jorgensen. Of course, Nikki and I are great friends, so it's not against Nikki, but it's in my mind, it's a rotating position, so.
Okay. All right. We'll take them in the order that they were nominated. First, all those in favor of Nikki Cummings becoming the chairperson for the 2015-16 year, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Aye.
Okay, so I have, all right, 3-2. Now, Kathy Jorgensen for chairperson. Those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, those opposed? Okay, that carries 3-2. Kathy Jorgensen, you are our new chair. Come and get your gavel.
She gonna need to move to the middle.
Well, you do that after.
She'll hit me with this gavel.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to nominate Mr. Buckles to be vice chair.
Any other nominations for vice chair? There being no other nominations, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Buckles is vice chair. Does that mean I can hit you with
Yes. You will hit me with that, I'm certain. Let's cough it away from me.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is to establish meeting dates and times. And we did have that given to us. Are there any conflicts? Board members, I'll entertain a motion to accept the meeting dates and times as presented by the superintendent.
I move we accept the meeting dates and times presented by the superintendent.
I second.
Motion and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next item on the agenda is the appointment of a board member to serve as board's representative as Florida School Boards Association Legislative Liaison.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I nominate David Buckles. He's done a great job last year. I think he'll do a great job this year.
are there any other nominations? All those in favor of David Buckles as liaison here, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 5-0. Appointment of board member to serve as board's representative as Alternative Florida School Boards Association Alternative Legislative Liaison.
I'd like to make a motion that we get Terry Wright to be the alternative school board, our alternative legislative liaison.
Any other nominations? There being none, all in favor of Terry Wright as the alternate Florida School Boards Association Legislative Liaison, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries 5-0. Appointment of board member to serve as board's representative on the Small School District Council.
I make a motion that we appoint Ms. Crawford to serve on the small district council.
What is it?
That's what you're going to learn, but you're a newbie, and we always give the newbies everything.
It's,
Oh yeah, there's more coming your way, just so you didn't know, Jane. We got more heading your way, just so you know.
there's a quarterly meeting and it's in St. Johns County and it's you just collaborate with a different, and we're all invited and I mean
good.
everybody can go.
Okay.
It's just to have a representative.
Okay. Chris Doolin is in charge of the small school districts, and I'll get you in touch with him. He'll give
Okay.
you some information. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries 5-0. The next one is an appointment of a board member to serve as the board's representative on the Interlochen Planning Commission, and in the past, we have had the superintendent appoint a staff member. If there are no objections, I'd like to keep it that way.
That's fine, if that's what you wanna do.
Yeah,
That's
we
fine.
probably should have left that off this time because we did review, I'm sorry about that.
Right, that's fine.
I make a motion that we accept the chairman's recommendation to not only pull this, but kill it. Is that what I have to do? Or let the superintendent
Let the superintendent
appoint
appoint
staff.
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 Have a second?
Second?
Motion and a second on the floor. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries 5-0. Appointment of board member to serve as board's representative on the district insurance committee.
Madam Chair,
Yes?
I think Ms. Cummings has done that this past year. Is that correct with that? And
Yes.
she's done a great job. Will you be willing to continue, Nikki?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to nominate Ms. Cummings to serve.
I second that.
Okay, any other nominations? All those in favor of Ms. Cummings serving as the board's representative on the district insurance committee signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Carries 5-0.
Madam Chair, we do not have, on here, the VAB representative. I realize that only meets typically in the fall. Do we approve that sort of
We do
January?
that at an alternate time. They let us know
Right,
when it's
okay.
time and
Okay, all right. All right,
Mr. Smith, clerk of courts, did mention to me that the swearing in this morning, that he's gonna try to draft a recommendation for Ms. Crawford to serve on that committee.
you volunteered me.
I don't think that.
I enjoy doing it. I'll be glad to do it if the board elects me, so.
Okay, now we come to public comment time. I have no cards, so we have no public comment.
Okay,
Okay, now we have the action on the consent agenda. First, I want to ask if there are any members of the public that wish to pull any items from the consent agenda for discussion. Board members. Ms. Crawford?
No.
Mr. Buckles? Ms. Cummings?
Nope.
Mr. Wright?
Nope.
Then I have nothing. I'll entertain a motion to accept the consent agenda minus items E5 and G1, which have been removed from consideration.
so moved?
Second?
There's a motion and second on the floor. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carries 5-0. Now we go into emergency session. We're out of regular session. We do have one item on the emergency agenda. That's from QI Roberts Junior Senior High School, requesting that their band have permission for the students to participate in the Southeastern United States Honor Bands hosted by Troy University in Troy, Alabama.
I make a motion we approve.
Second?
Motion and second on the floor. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Carries 5-0. We're out of emergency session and back into regular session. There's nothing on old business, and there's nothing on new business today. So we are up to reports by board members, and I'll start with Mr. Wright, if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, just congratulations to all the board. We're all back. All right, some was an easier track than others. Landslide Buckles set the way, so great to see him back. Jane, welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a wonderful journey.
Looking forward to it.
Yep, it's going to be a wonderful journey. A lot of fun, a lot of work, but you're going to do a phenomenal job. Looking forward to serving with you and getting to know you. I think it's going to be a great year. I think we've had a good year last year. I think we got a lot of things done. The leadership of the superintendent, we've done some great things. I think we're continuing to do that. I just want to encourage everyone as we embark on a new year, when you hear people hammering the district, which is sort of a great sport for some, to remind them that there are people who graduate from our schools every single year that go on to do great things. And you can get a great education. You can get really prepared in Putnam County if you choose to. Sitting right here to my right is somebody who's done that. He overcame his dad. Of course, I'm kidding. Taylor's a dear friend. But Charlie's gone on to do great things, a product of our system. Many others go on to do great things. So as the board moves ahead this year, I just hope folks will celebrate the victories on what we do, because there are many, many, many to celebrate. So, and I want to thank Ms. Cummings for serving well as chairman. She did a phenomenal job. And Ms. Jorgensen as vice chair, I thought was great last year. Looking forward to this year and seeing what good things will happen. So, I'm done.
Ms. Cummings.
I want to thank everybody for letting me serve as chairperson. It was very enjoyable, and I'm thankful to give it to Ms. Jorgensen. She's done a great job as vice, and I'm excited to look for a new collaboration. Now, the women
Number the men.
we are in the majority, and I'm thankful to have Jane on board, and I'm just thankful that we can accomplish lots.
That's,
I'm getting advice from counsel here if I can sue for that. So, just so you know.
It was a great swearing-in ceremony. It's so nice to be able to serve our community and see all the great people that support us in the school district and the things that we have coming forward. And I just wanted to wish everybody a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving, restful, nice time of week of spending time with families. That's all.
hey, I've been keeping up with some of the really neat things our kids are doing. I'm just really excited about, I watch them when they put together care packages and stuff for kids and things that we do and have going on. Every teacher, every classroom, and every school working their heart out to make our kids responsible citizens. And I saw a Fox News editorial or a documentary last night on a high school in Philadelphia, John Bartram High School, where the kids are rattling, beating up the teachers and not even being disciplined or expelled, and it's out of control. And of course, you never know what you're seeing on the media, but fortunately we try to maintain good control here, and by and large we've got some really great kids and stuff going on. So I look forward. I think Kathy will, if she can maybe get a softer gavel, then she won't be hitting my fingers. We'll have a great year, and like I said earlier this morning, we've got some good stuff going on, and it's going to get better. So with that, I'll pass it on.
Ms. Crowe. Thank you all for your kind remarks. And we had a wonderful swearing-in ceremony this morning. And to reiterate what Terry said about having a wonderful school system in Putnam County, I think Kirk, 6 or 7 or 8 of my former students were in the audience. which was wonderful, and they've all gone on to do great things. And Travis, who claims to be my student, but he's really not.
Well, you taught me when I was in school.
I did, David. But,
We're still teaching.
yeah.
We are.
I finally got to be a certified volunteer for the Putnam County Schools, so I've been out and about in the schools, and there are just so many wonderful things going on, and we have so many dedicated employees, and it just fills my heart every time I see that. But I'm very excited about serving for 4 years, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Thank you. I too am very grateful. Thank you for electing me chair. I'm honored and will do my very best to run the meeting smoothly. And I welcome you, Jane, and I'm glad that you're back, Nikki and David, believe it or not. It was a beautiful swearing-in ceremony, and yes, we have some wonderful things going on in our school system. And yes, those kids who want to, that have the parental support at home, can do great, great things. I would like to focus a little bit more on the kids that don't have the parental support, because as most of us know, there are very, very many students in our district like that, and we've got to figure out what we can do for them. I agree with you. We have some fabulous staff, teachers, administration, Campbell Building staff. We're really fortunate to have the employees that we have here in Putnam County. And with that, I'll turn it over to our board attorney.
Thank you. I had an opportunity to go to Tampa the weekend before last for the Florida School Board Attorneys Association meeting. Learned a lot about some of the legislative initiatives that are in Tallahassee that will be coming up in the spring during session. Also some cases before the Florida Supreme Court right now that are underway, and how it relates to athletic events in particular, and maybe reviewing some policies and procedures to be sure that all of our students are as protected as possible.
Great.
Oh,
Madam
of course,
Superintendent.
last again.
But that's
Anyway.
the last.
There you go. Well, and I just want to again say thank you all that you care enough to run and want this position and want to work together. Certainly everything we do is about the children, and then secondly, the employees. We are the largest employee in Putnam County. We probably have a greater effect on Putnam County than any other agency or group, and we try to keep that in mind because everything we do hopefully can move us forward as a county. So we are looking forward to a great year together. I think it's going to be wonderful, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Okay, there being no further business before this board, I will call the meeting adjourned.
All right, thank you. Good job, Kathy.
A record.
You want a
I said a record. Look at that.
Your first meeting.
So, you might speak with Steve when we get